out of those gates, 1,200 metres on the turf. A couple of them restless. Gates 7 and 8. Now they settle. Sent on their way from the 1,200 metre marker. Duke of York, the favourite, is right there with the noseband, and Fred is showing good pace. Gilded Age, Inside Politics is on the inside. Stanton Street is on the outside of runners. Magnificus is in the club black. They're followed by Orchid Street is on the outside with the blue cap. Further back in the run at this stage is Rain Dance, giving them about 6 or 7 lengths start. Just in front of that is Sugar Man. Sail Smartly's on the outside of runners. And then further back in the run is Bird on a Wire. About returning to that home stretch now, that 4-metre false rail spur, and Fred brings them in. Duke of York is on the inside, and the outside, Inside Politics, and then Stanton Street. Gilded Age is on the inside. Further back is Orchid Street. Fred is very green, but is the leader on the outside. Duke of York's been asked to run, and Orchid Street's coming home well. Inside Politics is on the outside, and Orchid Street takes it on. Duke of York, Fred on the outside of that one. Inside Politics, Fred now, and Orchid Street. These are the two, but Orchid Street's coming home, and Orchid Street has won it. Second to Fred. Third to Inside Politics. Maybe Duke of York ran fourth. So number 1, Orchid Street, overcomes the draw, 14th time at the track. Wire Marwing and Muziani, and they win it. It pays up at 4 rand by just about 2 lengths. A very nice run from number 8, Fred. And Fred showed up at 340, obviously very green coming out of a barrier trial. Then number 2, Inside Politics, Duke of York, Stanton Street, and further back in the run was Rain Dance. So as we look at this, they spread right across the track, and on the right-hand side is Fred, the blue cap of Orchid Street. The middle of your picture is the tote favourite, Duke of York. That bipot pool over 306,000 rand until the running of the second race. Back to the studio.
Yeah, top class Muzieni on Orchid Street. The draw was the only.
Alan, a nice start for the visiting yard of Waiho Marwing. Well done to you, Waio, and nice to have all the boys representing the Samuels family, Tristan, Basil, of course, Adrian's on course as well. Well done to the guys, and of course Muzieni riding an absolute perler from the draw. Can't wait to chat to him because he's got this 5-year-old to win today. And of course, we've got a presentation for the groom as well. That's from Hollywood, and that's going to be done just after the interviews. But first up, let's get the guys in. Adrian, come to Baz. Tristan, all the boys are here today, supporters of the game for many, many years, and it's often that I get to chat to them, but
All right, I've got no comment yet, so the hooter has gone, but nothing has come through yet. However, it does not affect the winner. As soon as I've got any info, I will inform you. Thanks, Dees.
Craig, apologies, Adrian, well done. And I mentioned that these guys are forever involved in the game as long as I can remember, and always nice having winners, Adrian.
Most definitely. You know, well done to Wire and his team. He's taken a bit of time, but he's finally cracked it. I'd like to dedicate the win to my son, Reese. He just turned 16 on Thursday. And yeah, what can I say? Muzi rode a pearl of a race. You know, I gave him the heads up before he jumped on and said to him, bring it home this time. You know, we need him to break that maiden, and finally he's done it. But once again, well done to Wire and his team. And yeah, hopefully we can improve from here.
You guys having a bit of success with him?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. With definitely, Wire's a good stable. He's small, but you know, you don't write the small guys out.
And how's the string looking from your family side of you?
We've got a few with Wire, all in Johannesburg, but we ride now and then in down in Durban.
Well, it's nice having a winner with the boys.
Yeah, very, very pleased. It was a long wait.
It has been, because I haven't spoken to you in a while.
Yeah.
Things have been quiet.
Yeah. Well, thanks to Wayo and to Muzi for piloting it home.
Tristan, you have to have a word here because you met me during the course of the week and you told me this horse will never lose.
On Tuesday.
That was a long time ago. You were confident.
Well, the stable said it as well, so we followed through.
Any doubles to come?
No, nothing else I like.
Nothing else today, but boys, well done.
Thank you, Dees.
Congratulations to Adrian, Basil, and of course Tristan. Now, the next gentleman we're going to talk to, we first have to shake his hand. What a ride from the draw. You're going to have to talk us through it.
Yes, obviously I was very concerned, and he's not always likes to be bustled, so I thought I'm going to take my medicine, and wherever I land up, if I'm 3 deep, hopefully it's not where I want to be, but hopefully I just ride for a bit of luck, and thank goodness the pace was quite on. I allowed them to stretch a bit, and I was able to slide in without doing much with him, and I just rode a confident race. He's a horse with perks, and I don't think he likes to be forced. And I just waited him to warm up underneath me, and I started picking them off, and I saw the front two starting coming back to me, and I felt like it was always his race to win, and I just coached him along without the stick.
He's a horse that's taken a bit of time, but he didn't bring the worst of form from Gauteng to KZN this afternoon, and you know him. You've ridden him 4 times prior to this.
Yes, he brought some decent form, obviously. It was hard to be bullish from the draw, but just well done to Mr. Mowing to come from Joburg to come here from a very bad draw. I would have said there's confidence on his side, and I'm just glad I could ride him a good race.
Just hold on for a minute, Moods. We're going to hand up to Craig regarding that objection and come back to you. Over to you, Craig.
Thanks, Dee. Sorry to interrupt you, but please note the trainer of the 3rd placed horse, number 2, Inside Politics, has lodged an objection against the 2nd place horse, number 8, Fred, on the grounds of interference in the latter stages. It does not affect the winner. 3rd against 2nd, lodged by the trainer on the grounds of interference latter stages. Thanks, Dee.
Thank you, Craig. You got it. Now, coming back to the horse's performance and the good form that he brought, it was nice to see him rewarded.
Yes, and he looks like obviously we've got his best distance, which looks like a 1200, and I'm sure with the handicapping taking so long to come out the maidens might be in the right place for him to pick up another one.
Okay, you're the man to follow, or one of the men around the country to follow. Anything else that we can maybe go with confidence with Muzi any later on this afternoon?
I think the next 2 races for Mr. Oz must be contenders. I think the races are quite tough. I thought it was a tough card on my side. Maybe the one in the 3rd could be my next best.
Thanks for that, Muzi, and all the best for the rest of the afternoon.
Thank you. Thanks to Winning Form, and well done to Hollywood for such a great initiative this side for the grooms. Just incredible, the kindness and taking the game to another level. And to the Samuels family, just thanks for their patience and for their support.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Lovely. Let's get the groom is Rasta Muzela. Rasta. Well, we got Olivia representing Race Day Promotions, and she's going to be handing over the 1,000 Rand voucher to Rasta, who I'm also going to congratulate. So, Luke, get me in as well. Well done to you, Rasta, my man.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, brother. Well done to the winning groom of Orchid Street, and that is Rasta receiving his 1,000 Rand voucher from Hollywoodbets. Okay, 1, 8, 2, and 9 is the way they cross the line here. Race number 1, and there is an objection pending. That is the 3rd against 2nd. Craig will keep you posted, but up next will be place accumulator time. Race number 2, 13:20, 20 past 1.